So Tina, thank you for joining me this morning. So you've been running Alpha in the prisons for quite some time now. How long has it been? It seems like it's been forever, but...
Yeah, it's coming up 18 months, back end of 2022.
So obviously last Christmas we had a giving campaign. For those of you that may not be aware, we had a giving campaign where we were asking people to buy presents for the inmates, so they would have a package to open on Christmas morning. But what difference did that make? What was the impact on the Alpha course and the prison after that giving campaign?
Well, 800 presents we took to the prisons, and intake for Sunday church service, that went up. And they were so grateful, and it had a massive impact on Alpha.
Over the last 18 months, obviously you've run several courses, but how many men do you think have actually attended the course in that period of time?
I'd say probably somewhere in the region of about 100 men, 100 inmates.
That's
yeah.
incredible,
yeah.
That's incredible. So that's a lot of people coming through the course. I know guys that would come because it's just an opportunity to get out of their cells and to do something different. And a lot of the times they don't really know what they're signing up for. So out of those 100 men, how many do you think have actually gone through the course and made a decision to follow Jesus, or has really been impacted in terms of their faith?
Yeah, it's hard to gauge, fully out of the 100. But you're right, some of those guys will come and they don't know what they're signing up for, but you can see it. They come, and then already that seed's been planted, and then they'll come the next week, and then they'll come the next week. I didn't know what I was signing up for, but it's great, I love it. There's a few that sort of, fall away, but more often than not, they'll stay. And even to the extent where 2 guys just recently went through the whole course, admitted a little way through that they didn't know what they were signing up for, but each week they were loving it, it was great, and then went on and they're doing Bible study now.
That's incredible.
So yeah, it is, it's amazing.
So obviously a lot happens, and you meet some incredible people, you see some great things on the Alpha course, but what would you say have been your biggest highlights having the opportunity to do this?
Easily 2 baptisms.
Cool.
That was just amazing. And then also, another one that springs to mind is this, one of the guys who was on one Alpha, who saw it through, loved it, and then became a helper on the next Alpha. He actually signed up 17 inmates where he was going around the prison telling everyone how good Alpha was, and he brought 17 of the 30 that came to that Alpha. He brought 17 guys.
That's so good. So it's having an impact not just in the course, but actually further reaching out into normal prison life.
Yeah, on the cells, on the wings. That's what Alpha's doing. It's having a massive impact.
So good. So obviously as this ministry has grown and is continuing to grow, you're having more and more opportunity to run these courses. Your team needs to grow as well.
Absolutely.
So just very quickly before we finish, how do people get involved in this, and what would you say to those that are feeling maybe a little bit nervous, not quite sure what it looks like? What would you say to encourage them, and how do they get involved?
Well, I would say, first of all, don't be nervous. It's not anywhere near as scary as you think. You can just test the water, because you can have 3 gate passes initially. You don't have to have to go through all the clearance and stuff, but trust me, once you've done it, you will want to. You yourself know, the chapels in these prisons are beautiful places, and you forget you're in a prison. So if you want to do it, I would say go to the hub, or get in touch with your Connect group leader, or fill in a form, the Prison Alpha form, and just get involved. Just get involved. It's well worth it.
And it is, Tina's right. This is an incredible ministry, incredible opportunity. So if you are interested or think you might be, go along to the hub, find out more information, fill those forms out, and at some point you'll get to meet Tina and maybe go in and experience what Alpha in prison is really like.